let's have a look at some more CDs. Ahoy, hi everybody, and welcome to the next part of a look at my general CDs. I'm not going to do the blurb, I'm just going to get straight on with it. So first up we have the special edition CD and DVD of Lily Allen's It's Not Me, It's You, which was her second album, he says. The Fear, some number one from this. Who'd have known? That's a single as well, and Not Fair, of course, silly me, and 22. So this has got the album plus an acoustic session and additional tracks, a cover of Mr. Blue Sky and a couple of remixes, and then DVD is some live stuff, track by track interview and some promo videos. Big fan of Lily. This is Oasis's Heathen Chemistry. This was a fairly recent charity shop pickup. I'd bought up to Standing on the Shoulder of Giants. As I came out, got bored of them. I'm not a huge Oasis fan, but recently completed them from charity shops, and this was one of those purchases. They're all okay albums. They're better than I imagined they would be, but none of them really wowed me. This is Robbie Williams' Swings Both Ways. This was his second Swing album after Swing When You're Winning. I've shown you a signed version of this. That was just the standard version. This is the limited deluxe version with some extra tracks on it. I think it's 3 extra tracks on it, if memory serves. But it's in a sort of book bound. Really strong album, as well as there's sort of originals on here as well as classics. Yeah, really strong. This is Kylie's Fever album. This has got Can't Get You Out of My Head on it. It's obviously the huge hit from this. Also Love at First Sight, Come Into My World, In Your Eyes. Really strong. Sort of classic era Kylie, when she could do no wrong really. This was Body Language, which was got Slow, Red Blooded Woman, Chocolate on it, with the hits from this. Again, really strong. This is the Ultimate Kylie compilation that came out in 2004. So disc 1 is Stock Aitken and Waterman era, and disc 2 is post Stock Aitken and Waterman. Yeah, really best of Kylie. It's really strong. This is X. Starting to dip a bit with this. But I really like this album. Two Hearts, I think, is a huge underrated Kylie single. The one that's on this is an amazing song, and Wow as well. So yeah, still a really strong album, but certainly commercially a bit of a dip. This was Aphrodite. I think these are all more or less in order of release at the moment. All the Lovers, it's a great song. It's become a bit of an anthem for Kylie. Get Out of My Way, another strong single. Too Much, I think, was the single. Yeah. Again, still strong album, but commercially dipping. This is the Showgirl Homecoming Live CD release. So the Showgirl tour was sort of a greatest hits tour done on a grand scale. And it was during the European leg of that she was diagnosed with breast cancer. So tour finished, or they ended the tour early, I can't remember which. And then she went off to fight that and thankfully won. And then after that she redid the Showgirl tour in Australia because she'd had to postpone those dates. and it's slightly reworked, was, you know, changed the set list a bit. And this is a recording of that revised version of it. Then I think the next Kylie album was the one whose name I can never remember, but it's in, there's a red velvet box in there somewhere, bearish. It's got that one in, which I've already shown. And then she did the Abbey Road sessions. She did this Christmas album, which must be here somewhere. And then this, she was sort of a bit lost. Her record company had dropped her, I think, and she was sort of trying to find a way back, which she subsequently has done with Golden. So this is re-recordings of a lot of her hits at Abbey Road Studios with almost swing style, if you like, but it's very good. Okay, away from Kylie, very away from Kylie. This is Mount Everest of blues singers, Hardy Ledbetter, or better known as Leadbelly. It's just a compilation of Leadbelly tracks, basically. Proper blues, but I like very much. This is the only Led Zeppelin I own at the moment, apart from the DVD that was released at the same time as this. This is remasters. I will rectify that eventually, either on vinyl or CD. But this was sort of a best of, not a greatest hits because they didn't release any singles over here, but sort of a best of throughout their career that Jimmy Page remastered. Very good starting point if you want to listen to them. On a similar note, it's Lenny Kravitz's greatest hits. Again, it's got everything you would really want from Lenny Kravitz. American Woman, Are You Gonna Go My Way, Fly Away, Rock and Roll Is Dead, It Ain't Over Till It's Over, Always on the Run, and plus other bits. Okay, back to Lily Allen. This is All Right Still. Two versions, the US version, the UK version and the US version. So this is the UK version, which is just a standard 11-track album. Just an amazing album. Made her a huge star, and rightly so. I picked up the US version because it came signed, and this was a one I've mentioned on the previous video. The signature was on a separate booklet. No, that's a lie, it wasn't. It was a signed poster that came with this, which is in my poster folders. But this also adds Manual Window Shopper, which is a great track, which is a B-side, and Smile version revisited to the track list. And it also contains Umix software to create your own personalised mixes of Smile and Knock 'Em Out. But yeah, so that's two versions of Lily Allen's debut album, All Right Still. And so I showed the deluxe version of It's Not Me, It's You. This is the normal version. Because the deluxe, it's one of those where the deluxe version came out, 6 months after the original. Macy Gray, love Macy Gray. Don't have everything she owned, but own bits. This is on How Life Is. This is the album that launched. It's got I Try on it, which is another one of my favourite songs ever. And does it Do Something? Yeah, Do Something was also a single. It's a really, really good album. This was the id. I think it's the id rather than the ID. Which I think was a follow-up album. Sweet Baby was the hit from this. Sexual Revolution, I think, was also a single. Yes, it was. Yeah, that's just another, not as good, but another really good album. This was A Trouble With Being Myself. When I See You was a single, as was She Ain't Right For You. I think it was after this that I stopped getting the albums, although I have subsequently got... The Way. Can't remember that, but I got signed through Pledge Music, and then I picked up the very best of. Got some good bonus tracks on there. Onto some Madonna. I'm not a huge Madonna fan. I like her, but I'm not a go out and buy all her album stuff, and I don't think she's done anything decent for about 10 years, personally. One album I had to get is Like a Prayer, and you may be aware I've also got this on vinyl now. partly just because it's a fantastic album, but also because Prince is on it. It's got the duet between them, Love Song, and he plays guitar on Like a Prayer and on Act of Contrition. Yeah, it's just a really strong album. Then I've got the Immaculate Collection, which was her first greatest hits, which is obviously really strong because she's had some amazing singles, especially at the start of her career. But I can't remember exactly what it is, but there's some of the recordings on here are wrong, there's edits and things like that, I believe. And then Music, which I think, memory serves, I only really got because it was the Britannia Music Club record of the month, or CD of the month, and I forgot to cancel it. But it came and I liked it, so I kept it. It was probably her last good album, really. From, not that I've heard her later albums, but going by the singles from them. But Music, Don't Tell Me What It Feels Like for a Girl, and her cover of American Pie on here. I do have one more Madonna, but it must be on a different set of shelves. But it's the second greatest hits. Then Genesis Platinum Collection, nice free CD, best of, covering all their career. Sort of works backwards. So CD run starts with the more popular later stuff like Invisible Touch and I Can't Dance, you know, those two albums. And it sort of works its way backwards through the 80s. It's even got Calling All Stations on there. And then sort of backwards through time, and CD3 is where you got the more experimental, if you like, Peter Gabriel era stuff. But yeah, really enjoyed that. I'll probably start getting their albums soon on vinyl, probably. Okay, that's that stack done. Bit shorter this video than the last two, only a little bit. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Thanks. Bye.